Alright, I just found a faceless YouTube channel that just started 2 months ago and is already doing over 70 grand a month. So I spent the last 7 days trying to see if I can recreate this channel with AI. And not only did I succeed, but I'm able to recreate these videos in less than 10 minutes. So in this step-by-step tutorial, not only will I show you how to start a channel with AI, but I'm also going to show you how to beat this new AI algorithm to get views fast. And the reason I know this works is because I have a venture capital that invests in YouTube creators, so I have access to data that literally no one else has. And I've been doing faceless YouTube myself for over a decade. I know you don't really care, so let's start with step number 1. At first, I want to show you the channel so you know that this is real. So we're going to search for David Retires, and you're going to see the channel that shows up here. You see, this is actually not a real human. This is an AI avatar. If you go to his most popular videos, you'll see hundreds of thousands of views, and he started posting 2 months ago. But even more importantly, he actually made this account 2 months ago. You can see that right here. So he wasn't posting anything before this, and he's selling PDF guides and digital products, which allows him to make even more money. I have this tool that allows me to calculate their estimated earnings just from ad revenue, and it estimates they're doing around 70 grand a month from ad revenue, which I honestly think might be a little bit inflated. I think they're doing a little bit less from ads, but if they're selling a digital product, they could easily be doing a lot more than that. And they're not the only one. Like this channel over here, they also started 1 month ago, and their first video got 1 million views. And we can see that they started their account in May of 2026. That's literally 31 days ago, and they already got 3.4 million views, which this tool estimates made them almost $10,000 from ad revenue in the first 30 days of starting. And here's another YouTube channel using the same format. They also started 1 month ago, and they're getting millions of views. Here's another one using that same format, also started just 1 month ago, getting millions of views. There's another one over here, first video 2.1 million views. Here's another one over here. This one has been around for a while, and he consistently gets millions of views with this format. The point is, a lot of people are now blowing up on faceless YouTube because of this new algorithm. I have a list of over 1,000 channels making between $5,000 and $50,000 a month. All right, step number 2 is to build a brain. For this, you're just gonna go over to Claude.ai. You're then simply gonna go to the projects and then click on new project right over here, and you just want to name it after your niche. Type in that you're trying to achieve. We're gonna reverse engineer the winners and pull better ideas than them, and then we'll come back to it every single video we ever make. So I'm gonna create a project like this. Now in the instructions box, we're gonna make this act as an actual YouTube strategist and not a generic chatbot. So there is a very specific prompt that you must use for this, and you also need to insert your niche inside of this box, and then everything else stays the same. Now all of the prompts that I'm sharing are available for free inside of my free community. When you go to the classroom right here, just click on AI systems, and then on the left side you will find David Retires. You will click on this link that opens a Notion document with all of the prompts that we're using, and you can just copy this first prompt from here and click on save instructions. Step number 3. All right, now we need to steal like an artist. So you're gonna go to your competitor channel, you will go to their most popular videos, and you will simply take a screenshot of as many videos as you can catch. So I'm gonna go like this. I'll upload that to the chat inside of this project, and alongside with it, I'm just gonna copy and paste this prompt. Now as I submit this, I need you to understand that that's how the whole YouTube platform works. I mean, I just recently made a post showing that people are turning birds channels into insects channels, then insect channels into fish channels, that into cats, cats into dogs, and parenting and babies. Everyone is getting some inspiration from somewhere, including the biggest YouTuber on the planet. So there is nothing wrong with stealing like an artist. So let's just let Claude do its work. Now we can see that it's first extracting the title formulas, then the thumbnail formulas, it's showing us what's actually working, and then based on that, it's giving us even stronger ideas. And I like these because they're targeting seniors, which is the highest paying audience on the platform. Step number 4, just pick one of those ideas and then move on to the next prompt. We have to actually make these videos non-generic, because if you just share generic stuff that everyone already knows, you're never gonna get views. That's why we sometimes see great videos and great packaging that just don't get views, because YouTube's AI algorithm can now read through your videos instantly and understand that you're just sharing what everyone already knows. So to fix that, we're literally just gonna go to Claude and we're gonna paste that prompt from the document, where you just have to copy and paste your title. Next step, once we have those unique points, we have to write the script. And there are 3 ways to write the script. Option number 1 is to go to Fiverr and just hire someone to do that for you. If you go and search for a YouTube scriptwriter, you'll find a couple of options. They usually start at $175 per 1,000 word script, but that's not enough because we need longer scripts, which are over 2,000 words long, and that can end up being $250, which is pretty expensive. So then option number 2 is to just go go to Google Docs and start writing the script yourself, which is completely free, but is very time consuming. And I mean, yes, you can ask Claude and ChatGPT to write scripts for you, but they don't have access to YouTube data. They don't understand what actually works and what doesn't. They usually give you generic slop that no one wants to listen to. People use these scripts and then they wonder why they're not getting views or making any money from their channels. So what I personally use is this AI tool called solo.ai, where inside you can go to the content category on the left and you can select YouTube scriptwriter, which was trained on thousands of different channels that are already viral, that are getting results, and it has access to frameworks and hooks that are actually proven to get results. And first of all, you can just describe what the video is about. You can then paste your title in this box, and when it asks you for details, you can add different YouTube links, PDF files. The more data that you give it, the more unique of a script you're gonna get. Or you can just click on the text node and you can grab these points that Claude has wrote for you, like 10 points that feel new and unique. And then when it asks you for a style of writing, you can just model the style that's already working. I can just go to this YouTube video, I can copy its URL, paste it inside of this box, and then select my monetization goal to be ad revenue. I just want to maximize my watch time. And then you can select how long you want your videos to be. Let's say I want around 10 minutes, and then just generate the script. It takes about 90 seconds. It is like less than $1 to get a highest quality possible script compared to paying a human who would take 10 days to deliver and would charge $250. That's absolutely crazy. Next step, once we have the script, we need these visual, and you see he has these animations running in the background, and then he also has this sort of avatar that speaks. This is an AI avatar. This is flagged as AI, and we can see him speaking on the right, and there's also some captions showing on the screen. And this is insanely easy to make now. There's two ways to do it. The first is what I do, as I just go to solo.ai, I go to visuals on the left, and I select scene generator, and right here you can just paste your YouTube script. On the right side you can select how many scenes you want. It goes up to 150 scenes, and then there's many different styles that you can pick and choose from, so you can have something unique. There is also GTA 6 style for those of you that want to get into GTA, because it's a very trendy thing right now. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just gonna go with cinematic 2D animation. I like that one the most. And now I can just copy my script. By the way, you can see it's 2.1 thousand words long. That's crazy. Paste the full script in this box and just click on generate full bulk scenes. And once it does generate, I can just download them with one press of a button. I mean, the alternative is to go to ChatGPT or Claude and just ask it to write these prompts for you. You can say, I will now paste my YouTube script for each sentence, and I need you to make a prompt that I can copy and paste to generate consistent 2D animation scenes. And then each prompt needs to include 16:9 aspect ratio, and then it's going to analyze your script, and then for each sentence is going to give you a prompt that you can then copy and paste manually into Nano Banana one by one, which, to be fair, is a completely viable option. It just takes a couple of days to create one video. So you need to select create image right here, then copy one of these prompts, paste it, submit, and then you have to wait for it to generate, because you're not allowed to submit the next prompt until the first one has been created. But in the meantime, you can copy it and paste it again and just continue doing it over and over again. All right, the next step is to just create this AI host. Now, this is completely optional because most of these channels do not have an AI host like that. And I actually don't even like these AI hosts because it makes it look a little bit spammy and sketchy. This just looks like someone drew this and it looks like high effort video, but when you slap an AI host, it kind of screams AI slop. So honestly, completely optional. But if you do want to do it, you can just go to personas on the left side inside of Solo, and you can either select avatar or influencer. Pretty much the same thing, where you can create a new avatar from scratch, either by uploading a photo or by generating it with AI, and then you just paste your script and it creates that AI host that speaks for you. It reads the script for you. It's pretty much the same thing you can get with heygen.com, where they allow you to create these AI avatars by just pasting a script, and you can just select who you want to read your script. You can even copy yourself. You can clone yourself if you wish. All right, the next step is to get someone to read your script. Now, honestly, this is the part where I recommend you not use AI. I actually do recommend recording your own voice. Not that you are not allowed to use AI. All my channels use AI and they're completely monetized. But in order to stand out in a sea of everyone using AI voices, when people don't have time to record their own voice, like myself, you can actually use a real human voice, your own voice that is unique. Perhaps you have an accent, which is really good. Perhaps you're not a fluent English speaker, which is even better. It's more interesting. It's more unique. If it's too perfect, it's actually not good. So you can just use a free online voice recorder. Just press here and start recording your voice. Start reading your script. And there you go. You have a voiceover for free. Because honestly, the alternative, if you were to hire someone to read your scripts, like even if you select the cheapest option here, 150 words is $100. So that means that our script, which is over 2,000 words, will be over $1,000. Like, that's crazy. Now, what I actually use is inside of Solo, you can just copy your script. You can go to the voice category on the left side and click click on voiceover right here, and you can pick and choose from 9,500 different voices. Just select the style you like. You can select the age, the gender, the language, then choose which one you want, paste your script, and click generate. Then you just download the voiceover. Now, before we continue with the most important part, some of you might be wondering, why on earth would I even be showing you a channel that's making 70 grand a month? Why am I not just keeping this for myself? Why would I make this tutorial? Well, first of all, because I run a venture capital which only invests in YouTube channels that make at least $5,000 a month. So my goal is to get as many of you to at least 5 grand a month so that you can then potentially sell that channel to me and I would scale it further. That's how I make majority of my money. But if you're not making money from YouTube and you're not applying to my venture capital for me to invest in it, then I have absolutely nothing. Secondly, I use Solo for everything, but I am an affiliate. So I also earn an affiliate commission when someone signs up using my link. I actually get 10% every single month from every single one of you that signs up using the link from the description. So far, I've actually made over 7 grand as an affiliate, and this kind of compounds because it's reoccurring every month. So that's yet another reason why I'm making this tutorial. And third, because there's no competition on YouTube, and the more people that are doing faceless YouTube, the better for everyone in this community. I recently made a post explaining how YouTube is not saturated even 1%. I highly recommend you check out this post. I'm proving to you that there is zero saturation and that we actually need to post more. All of us need to start channels in different niches so we can all grow all together. Also, this second post explains also why there is no competition if you do it the way that I teach. Anyways, next, let's talk about thumbnails. Thumbnails are these small images that you see before you click on someone's video. There are two options. There is a thumbnail maker inside of Solo where you can recreate thumbnails just by pasting a link. So you can click here and then you can copy the link of a thumbnail that you're trying to recreate, paste it inside of this box, and on the right side you can upload a persona. So you can select your images. You can also describe what changes you would like to make to your thumbnail. I'm just gonna keep it as it is and I'll see if it's gonna insert me correctly. Now we can see at the bottom that it's processing. To be honest, the result is really good considering I didn't enter any prompts. You can also make thumbnails for free inside of canva.com. You would have to do it manually, but it is completely free. Next up, you just have to put everything together inside of CapCut. I have some random scenes from the last video. All I have to do is just import everything, drag and drop it to the timeline, add that voiceover that I've generated in the past, and then I can just adjust the scenes so they fit correctly. I would have to listen to the voice and then adjust the scenes. Now, unfortunately, at the moment you have to do this manually, but there is new feature coming into Solo very soon which automatically does this for you. So it timestamps everything and you don't have to manually have to drag and drop everything and put it together. It just puts it together for you. But at the moment, we have to do it manually. And then you see like the scenes are changing as the video goes on. Now, the question many of you have, can you still monetize AI? And the answer is, of course you can. All my faceless channels are still monetized and I earn every single day from them. Again, I have a list of over 1,000 channels that are using AI that are not just monetized, but making $5,000 to $50,000 a month consistently. The YouTube CEO, Neil Mohan, strongly supports AI and they are building AI tools for creators. They're constantly launching new stuff for us to use. And I mean, I don't know if you know this, but AI is baked directly into YouTube Studio now. If you just press here, you'll see the AI Gemini inside over here analyzing everything for you. So they want us to use AI. Now, someone might be asking, but is YouTube maybe too saturated now? Is it too late? And the answer is absolutely not. We're not saturated even 1%. I, again, made a post sharing that, for example, this channel started 1 month ago, gets millions of views with this style of content. This channel started a month ago. Their first video has 500,000 views. By the way, you can check that for yourself. Go to Battlefield Show, go to all these videos. First channel, 500,000 views. Second video, 4.2 million views. This channel over here, Blackwater, literally first video got 2 million views. It's still growing. Like, just go to Blackwater Labs and you'll see 9 days ago, 2 million views. First video on the channel. Here's another one using this style of animation. First video on the channel, almost 100,000 views. First upload over here, 900,000 views. Second one, 1.5 million views. First upload to this channel, 900,000 views. And in this post, you'll see a bunch of other examples of channels that literally started just 30 days ago that are absolutely exploding. And even the niches where people say that they're way too saturated are not. There are new channels exploding. But just keep in mind that these are not average results. Not everyone that starts explodes in the first 30 days, and that's completely normal. It just proves that it is possible and that it can happen if you do things the right way. This is a business just like any other, and I know that people like to call it YouTube automation, but honestly, nothing here is fully automated, and it shouldn't be. If you fully automate everything with N8N and AI, you're not gonna grow. You're gonna get shadow banned or demonetized completely. That's not how you do it. You can use AI as a tool to create videos faster and better, but you're not allowed to fully automate everything so you become a content farm and you don't do anything and you just press a button and somehow money shows up. That's not how it's ever gonna work. Anyways, next step, we saw that he's also selling a digital product product, which is a huge reason of why he's able to make so much money. And we know that a lot of other faceless channels are also making a lot more money from digital products than they are making from ad revenue. Here's a faceless channel sharing the Japanese method, which is a book that they sell for $26. It's like a PDF guide. Here's another one over here, American Hearth, and they're selling a PDF guide. There's another channel over here selling a ebook also from their faceless channel. And there is now a new feature inside of Solo which builds these digital products for you. You can either describe your niche and fill it out all manually by yourself, fill out how much you want to sell this for, and it creates the entire product for you, so you just start selling it right away. Or even easier, if you don't feel like filling anything out, you can just paste a screenshot of your channel. So let's say, for example, if this were my channel, I can just paste that screenshot inside of this box. I can just paste a link to my YouTube channel so it analyzes videos, titles, transcripts, and my audience. Then I just click build it for me. Now the manual is also pretty cool because you can just say who your audience is, who's the buyer type, and what you want to sell it for, then what's their desired outcome. You can fill this out, and it's using formulas and frameworks that are proven to convert, that are proven to actually sell, and it creates PDF guides that genuinely help your audience. You're not just selling generic slop. It also builds the sales page for you. Let me show you some of the previous products that I was able to build with this. So it gives unique points that we can use, a full guide that I can download with one press of a button. Literally just say download PDF, and that's it. Then you also have the sales page completed that you can copy and paste right away. I'm selling this one, for example, for 99 bucks, and it also gives users checklists and templates so that this feels actionable and not just like yet another PDF guide that looks sloppy. And one last warning, even though this channel is monetized and is selling digital products, this is not something I would personally do. I would really not mess with finances, money, mortgages, and all of these things. It's a very sensitive subject, and if they say something wrong, they could easily get terminated from YouTube. But the style and the format of their videos is something that applies to literally almost any other niche. So I would rather find some other niche and just apply that format and start making videos there. So everything that we spoke about today, just apply it to a different niche that's a little bit more safe and just create a digital product to sell. Again, there's a guy literally talking about backyard birds and he's getting millions of views. The hell, this guy is talking about insects in your backyard and getting millions of views. Or like this guy who makes videos about the World Cup getting hundreds of thousands of views, and he started 1 month ago. So just choose a safe niche, apply this style of animation format to your videos, use the prompts that I gave you to create viral video ideas, and attach a digital product that you can sell, so you not only make money from ad revenue, but you make even more with digital products that you link in the description. This, like any other business, is risky and results are not guaranteed. I'm just showing you what works for me and for thousands of other people, but whatever you do very much may not work for you. Now, if you want to see how to beat this new AI algorithm and actually get views on YouTube, then make sure to watch this video next. You can just click here, and I guess I will see you there.